Welcome to this Crystal 2.0 training video. You are currently in the Volume Group Introduction section. During this video, we will introduce the setup process for the Volume Group, plus the benefits Volume Group provides. Volume Group is a mechanism that assigns cameras to different groups of volumes for optimal loading distribution. Traditionally, if a recording server has multiple volumes, all cameras will write data to the first volume, then to the second, and so forth. Volume Group allows users to assign cameras to different recording volume groups, with the recording server writing data to each group simultaneously in order to distribute the data writing loading. For example, if megapixel cameras are assigned to important areas with recording on event used for less important cameras, users can create one volume group named megapixel camera and assign one volume in RAID 5 to this group. Users can then assign another volume in RAID 0 to the volume group named record on event to record data from the less important cameras, record more channels at lower resolution, and record on event. This strengthens data protection for the megapixel camera data, while sufficient throughput and capacity can also be ensured. Volume Group benefits users in three ways. Via the Volume Group mechanism, users can optimize volume loading and capacity, boost recording server throughput, and extend hard drive lifetime. Regarding recording loading and capacity, users can assign cameras to different volume groups to protect the data of important cameras or to distribute the throughput. For recording throughput, the volume group mechanism allows the recording server to write data to each volume group simultaneously, so that total throughput can be further increased. The volume group mechanism can also reduce hard drive read-write frequency by distributing read-write loading across multiple volumes, rather than using the traditional approach of storing and querying data from all cameras on a single volume. This significantly reduces average read-write frequency for each hard drive. Now, let's see how to set up Volume Group. Before setting up Volume Group, please create volumes on the Web Hardware Settings page. Then, all volumes created in this Titan will be shown on New Client, the Config tab, and the Volume Group page. First, log into Management Server, go to Config tab, and then to Physical Settings. Choose the recording servers. You can see the sub-tab setting list for this recording server. Go to the Volume Group page where you can see all volumes and cameras assigned to this recording server. At the top of the Volume Group page, you will see Available Volume Group, which is a pool for new added volumes. A volume placed in this group will not record. You can drag and drop the volume to the group you want. You will also see a default volume group. All new added cameras will be placed in this group. To add a new volume group, click on Add. After assigning the name, you can conveniently drag and drop volumes and cameras to the volume group. The volume name will take on the name that you've created on the Web Hardware Settings page. You can also automatically distribute cameras to all volume groups. The system will automatically assign the cameras according to the number of volumes in each volume group. Now, let's see how to assign a volume to store Management Server configuration data. If this Titan has Management Server service enabled, on the Management Server Properties page, any volume, even one occupied by the recording server or metadata server, can be assigned to store configuration data because no throughput considerations are involved. This can also cut down on volume costs. Next, let's see how to assign a volume to store metadata server third-party data. If this Titan has both recording server and metadata server services, volumes put on an available volume group can be chosen by the metadata server and will have an identifying mark on their icon. To assign a volume for the metadata server, go to the metadata server, Properties, and assign the storage volume for this metadata server. Please note that, in view of throughput considerations, volumes for the Metadata Server cannot be assigned as recording volumes simultaneously. For further information regarding Crystal 2.0, please visit the NUUO website at www.nuuo.com.